Hello and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. Today I'm going to bring you another movie review with the film SLAXX. Released September 11th, 2020 by EMA Films as well as Entertainment Squad. This film was directed by Elza Kephart, who had also directed the films Graveyard Alive and Go in the Wilderness. This film stars Romaine Dennis as Libby, Sahar Bojani as Shruti, Brett Donahue as Craig, and Jessica B. Hill as Hunter. This film follows this fashion clothing line, like a high-end fashion clothing line, as it is ramping up for its Monday Madness sale. Every Monday they have this Monday Madness, or I guess it's every other Monday they have a Monday Madness sale where the next new big thing is released. This particular Monday Madness, the big release is a brand new pair of blue jeans known as the Super Shapers. When the pants come in, they get put on the shelves in the back room, and one of the workers and the employees decides to snag a pair and try them on for the opening sale. You start to notice that these pants aren't necessarily what they seem to be, and people start dying. The pants are killing people. You find out that these pants are possessed or haunted in a sense, which you get the backstory of. You kind of get, I don't want to spoil anything, but you get this backstory later on in the film where you start to realize what had happened to cause these pants to come alive. But these pants are coming alive and terrorizing these coworkers that are locked in this building overnight. This clothing brand is very private in their new releases, so they do a mandatory lockdown where the doors don't open but for 1 hour in the night for this fashion mogul YouTube star to come in and talk about the new line. So when the store opens, the video's out and everyone's just rushing to get the next new thing. Yeah, people start dying. It's a very interesting film and a concept that a pair of pants is killing people. It's almost like if any of you remember the film Rubber that came out years ago, where a tire was alive or possessed. I can't remember the concept of that one, but I do remember that the tire was alive. There was a love story between the tire and the woman, something to that effect, and I just remember the tire would pulsate and people would explode. I thought that was just hilarious. So when I saw that there was a movie about a pair of pants that come to life to kill people, I thought this is just too ridiculous not to be interested in. So I definitely had to check it out. It was a lot of fun. Just, so many things that go on in this film. Having worked retail, things like that, I always remember seeing signs in the back that says, stealing hurts not just the company but everyone else, blah blah blah. And I like how in this film you have those slogans in the bathroom in giant letters written, here and there and all over the place. And it's almost as though none of this film would have happened if somebody didn't steal something in the first place. So it's kind of funny to see that kind of come back around. I also find it very interesting that a company is going to shut down their business, like a lockdown, without anyone having some sort of safety protocol in the event that something happens that they can get out. I find that very peculiar and confusing, but it adds to the story. So that kind of has I think there's a part in the film that discusses a way that they can get out, but they are very strict in the fact that they do not want to get out for any reason. So if anyone is, of the know of the new brand that is coming out, the article of clothing, the big exhibit, that it would ruin the entire sale, and everyone else would be able to, like all the other fashion brands, would be able to run out and create this new whatever designer pant and put it out there. It's a neat concept. That's it's the super shapers. It's, if you gain 5 pounds or if you lost 5 pounds, the pants just, they fit to your contours perfectly, or whatever the slogan was in that. But it was kind of unique that this brand is very much pushing all this. It was almost like Apple or something like that, having a big employee hoorah meeting, and everyone's in on it. Everyone's saying these chants and everything like that. Like, I guess how you would think, a big company presentation, something like that would go. All the employees are just gung-ho and ready to go. But yeah, definitely a fun movie. I give it a solid 3 stars. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. And if you have seen this film, jot down in the comments below, what did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you think of the film Rubber 2, if you've seen Rubber as well? If you haven't, definitely check that movie out, because it's a lot of fun. I remember I was at my dad's once. I was going to go to, this was years ago, almost 10 years ago, something like that. No, it wasn't 10 years ago. It was a while ago. 8 years ago. I digress. But I remember he had a friend over, and this was before I was gonna go to the theater, and I was telling him that I was going to this, and his daughter was there. She was probably like 8 at the time or something, and she was just like, "Do you think they'll play the movie Rubber?" And I was like, what kind of parents do you have that are gonna let you watch the movie Rubber? And like, it's a very, it's not for 8-year-olds, but to each his own. I don't tell people how to parent, and I think it was pretty cool that I guess somebody so young was so cultured in a sense. But yeah, I would never let my kid watch that at such a young age. It's a goofy movie, but if memory serves me, there's some things that go on in it that's not for children. Anyway, in this film, I definitely say check it out. I don't think there's anything, I think this film would be good for all ages. Yeah, you have like guts and gore here and there, but there's nothing that would really scream out like anything too vulgar or anything like that. You don't want your kid going to school repeating or seeing something they don't need to see. It's just an all over fun movie. So anyway, like I said, in the comments below, jot down if you've seen this movie and what you liked about it. And everyone, thanks for stopping by. As always, be good to one another, and I will see you next time. Bye.